Hello Geminis, this is for you, October 2017, more for your finances, work related, business, partnership, career, okay? This month, the spread will be slightly different. There will be a spread for first decan, second decan, and the last decan of the month, followed by a head and a tail card reading. Mainly, there will be your obstacle, your obstruction, and what is disturbing you. All right, Gemini. So again, probably one last shuffle more to go. One last shuffle for Geminis. Work, finances related in the month of October. What do we have for Geminis? Alright, here we go. We are done. Gemini's October. I will not flip the cards yet, so this is how. I don't want to flip the cards because when I look at too many cards, I get freaked out. So let's do this step by step. Okay. The last decan. So we have the first decan, which is the 1st to the 10th, early October, 11th to the 20th of October, and the last decan, which is 21st to the 31st October. The tail card over here, and the general energy bottom of the deck. Okay. Oh wow, Geminis. Sometimes the head, because this is a head and a tail reading, so the head of the, which is the crowning, the major obstruction, the root of the problem, this is what the card signifies. Then we have the tail card. The tail card is 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is about option. The tail is something that is at the back, which you can hardly scratch it, but it's there and it's very disturbing to you. So what is so disturbing to you is 7 of Cups, and the major general energy. If it's not your general energy, then it may be the root of the problem, the major obstacle. And this major obstacle is so major that as long as you can remove this obstacle, it is going to smooth out everything else for you. And here your general energy or your major crowning issue is your 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles, generally, if it's your general vibe, your general energy, Geminis, is looking like you are not having enough. Because if we look at this card, can you see the Pentacles here in the frame? It is not fully filled up. It is not fully filled up. It is only like half filled up. This is 5. It is only half filled up, half. So generally, if it's not a problem and not an issue, like just generally how you are feeling, the general vibe for all of you, it would just mean that you could be overspending or not earning enough. Either way, it's either you're not earning enough or you're spending too much, and that's why it is not full over here. It is not fully filled up. If it's not the general energy, if it's like a root cause, a major obstacle for you, you may be far from your far from what do I want to say, because this is a pentacle card. It's not like wands, but I mean, I wanted to say you may be far from your ideal, far from your dream, like the major obstacle. Mainly because if I look at the stairs over here, it's like you're at the bottom of it. You're not even halfway in on top. You're at the bottom, totally at the bottom, and then it's like you have to go all the way up there. You are still pretty far away from where you want to get to, with your ideal financial situation. So generally, this is your general how you are feeling. You're feeling like 5, not fully fulfilled, not fully redeemed here. Or if it's not, then it is your crowning issue. Your major root of the problem is that you are away. You are many steps away, from what you where and what you want to get to. 5 of Pentacles. And if you manage to remove this obstacle, get this obstacle out of your way, like get this thing ironed out for yourself, it's gonna be quite good. I mean, everything else is gonna work out for you, and this is like really the major obstacle. The tail card over here, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is a lot about options. Having to decide on something over here. You are deciding, and it's bothering you. This is a tail, it's like something that is disturbing and bothering you. So you may be thinking about, sometimes it could be thinking about moving, thinking about doing something more, something else, working on taking in more. Seven of Cups, a lot of decision making options here at the back of your mind, Geminis, in the month of October. Let's move into the first decan. First decan, we have the Strength again. Strength. I think for Leo has the Strength as the beginning of the in the beginning of October, the first decan. Alright, so we have three major arcanas in your first decan. We have the Strength card. Okay, we have the Justice card, and we have the World card. These are three major arcanas right straight away in your first decan, in your first start of the month. Well, okay. It is looking probably in the month of September. In the month of September, things may not have looked so good and well for you, because in the early part of October, we are having the Strength and the Justice card together. So the Strength card itself or the Justice card alone itself, it is pretty good. But when we put these two positive cards together, it is looking like previously, before this early October, there may be some event that happened in the month of September. And coming into October, we are having the Strength. It's asking, we are putting the Strength and the Justice card together. Justice is about something that is come to a closure. There is some, there's going to be an outcome, a result of something. And then there is the Strength card. And then followed by the World card. We'll come into that later on. So it's looking like early part of October, we're gonna get some closure. We're gonna get some closure, and it requires strength from you. Or if we look at it this way, if it's not that, then if we look at it this way, because of your strength to deal with it, your braveness to deal with certain things, certain event, okay, the strength, you manage to get justice for yourself, a closure. You manage to get it could be a positive result, positive outcome for yourself, the justice, and a world change for you. I mean, you get a world, it's like you get everything. You dominate the world. You get to I wouldn't say it shouldn't be overly positive, mainly because your general energy is Five of Pentacles. So if we put everything together, it is just only looking like maximum is like, okay, you could be starting something new, because we have the World. After all the Strength and the Justice, like a closure, then you have something new, the World. Or the closure actually brings you some good outcome, some good fortune, or just a fresh new start and beginning for you in the month of October, first week of October. You have the Strength, you manifested, you get a closure, you get the outcome, a result, and the result is something good, which is the World card. Or otherwise, but no matter how we look at it, it's looking like you're coming out from September, which is in September may not be leaving you on a good note. And hence in October, we are looking at so many major arcanas and changes. You continue to have the strength. You need to have the strength. With the strength, then only you can get justice for yourself. Justice done. A result, positive outcome, fruitful the world. Let's see what is in the middle of the month. Then we can gel all these pictures together. So the middle of the month, which is 11 to the 20th of October, okay, we have 10 of Swords. Alright, it's looking good for you, Geminis. Alright, so starting off the second decan, we have 10 of Swords over here. So 10 of Swords is talking about, of course, you coming out from the first decan early part of October, or even the energy lasted from last September. Is looking like you have probably overloaded yourself, overworked. 10 of Swords over here. Yeah, you just overloaded yourself. I don't know how else to talk about this card, but definitely in the next card we have got the Tower. Okay, so Tower is about drastic change. We want to talk about drastic, everything and anything that's drastic, that's major, very major, is nothing minor. It's also a lot about closure, ending to something, and then there will be new beginnings coming. And then we have 9 of Cups. So okay, let's just say if this 10 of Swords is the continuation from the early October. No. Okay, it's looking quite complicated. 10 of Swords overloaded yourself, and then something happened. Drastic change was in place. Alright, I get it. So, Geminis, in order for a change to be made, like in order for a new beginning to start, something will happen, something needs to happen. Or if not, then it's like you have to definitely go through the process. The process is actually 10 of Swords, overloading, something about overloading. Either you overloaded yourself, something else overloaded you, overwork, and with that we're gonna see the change and effect, the effect of you having to overload yourself, of something overloading you, and then there is this drastic change over here, drastic made like collapsing, something that's collapsing, downfall, and then a new beginning. Or if we look at it this way, you have to work so hard. This card is about working very hard, like taking on a lot of responsibilities, taking on a lot of, just taking on. Is a card about taking on everything else. Like if you take on everything, this effort would be justified. With the Tower card, after going through this, you work on it, you take on, do everything. Like it is a card of about hard work. Then we get to see the results. The Tower card, drastic changes, major changes are in place, and then you get to 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups in this work finances reading over here, I look at the cups as like a trophy, and this 9 of Cups is about contentment, satisfaction, fulfillment. This person here is looking very satisfied over here. So after a drastic amount of hard work, something's going to change. A new beginning will be there for you, and then it's going to bring you to where you will be at. 9 of Cups. If we look at it the other way around, beneath the Strength card we have 10 of Swords. So it's like asking you need to have strength, continue to hang on there, hang in there, take on, continue to do your maximum, do your utmost. offer your utmost. Then we have the Justice card. Justice card, about probably there will be a closure to something, an ending, a closure, an outcome. If you are waiting to hear from an outcome, we have the Justice card. Outcome, results will be shown. And then the Tower, with the results, it causes major changes, or a new beginning. And then the World card is bringing you the role. Getting the role is about talking, is about getting you satisfaction, satisfied over here. Let's see what we have in the last decan. In the last decan, we have Princess of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay. Alright, so starting with this first card here, Princess of Swords. So Princess of Swords is about constant energy, because Princess is like a page, a very young energy. So Princess of Swords is about constantly, because swords are about communication, talking, or any form of communication, email, texting, Skype, or whatsoever. So this Princess of Swords is about, is looking like preaching, getting her way through. Because look at how she's holding on to the sword. It's like she's holding on to it. She is like cross-selling this sword. It's like she's preaching something over here, Princess. And it's like constantly, is sometimes it could be like, look at it as like naggy, like, can you do this, can you do this, can you do this, can you please do this, can you go do this. It's like someone who keeps talking about the same thing over and over and over and over again, because this is Princess, this is young, someone who has the energy to constantly be there, to preach, to sell, to talk about something. Princess of Swords. Then we have Princess of Pentacles. So yeah, so these two cards are about the same energy. It's about someone who is constantly there, who is determined to get things done. This card is about constantly being there, reminding, talking about it. I want this, I want this, and I want this. It's like this person just constantly repeat herself like a broken recorder, and then it's like she constantly is checking on herself. This Princess of Pentacles is about also a constant energy that's working towards the pentacle, working her way towards it. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is about someone who's able to nurture her own emotions, take care of her own emotions, is aware, fully aware, self-awareness. So I think towards the end of the month for you Geminis is that, okay, I think the first, coming out of September and going into October and the middle of October, there looks like there's a continuation of some changes of an event that has taken place and is ending, coming to a closure soon. And with that closure is showing like it's showing it's going to bring you to a better place. There'll be better things in ahead of you for you Geminis. Look forward to this. Is yes, this is what I want to say. There are definitely signs to show that there are good things, changes are ahead for the better. So you have to embrace it. I mean, Geminis, I'm not sure how open are you to changes, to new things, and usually new things should mean good things as well. So Geminis, a lot of good things are there ahead for you. With that, coming out of that mid-month, towards the end of the month, I'm looking and I'm seeing that you have to keep up with the pace. Keep up with the pace being you have to constantly be working on to maintain, in order to maintain what you've gotten so far. It could be a new beginning, because upon a new beginning, then it could be like a new phase, a new start. If it's a new start, we could be looking at something like you could be starting a new job, a new work, because it's like probably after so long, you know, you haven't got a job. If you're a job seeker, you haven't got a job, and then it's like coming out of September, going into October, you get a justice, you get an offer for yourself, a closure to the end of your, you know, your jobless, your in between. You come to get justice, like you're finally being offered something, like this is what you deserve. And with that, you get the world, you get the tower, changes and new beginning. And the offer is looking like a good offer, Nine of Cups. Okay. And then we have the constant energy, having to work on something. So it's a new beginning. When you begin something new, then of course these two cards speak to one another. It's like, okay, you have to be very much on the job, on the work, constantly be there working and manifesting for your new job, for your new project, new business partnership, your new client. And then we have this Queen of Cups. I'm sure it's talking about you feeling tired and you have to manage your own emotions. Queen of Cups, you have to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, nurture your own. So generally, if we look back to the head and the tail reading, Five of Pentacles is about being out in a cold, not having enough. So generally, this is your energy for October. And it's looking just like, you know, just the starting of October. What you're bringing in from September onwards is your Five of Pentacles. So Gemini, you started off your October not doing too good, not looking so well. But towards the middle of the month and the end of the month, definitely I'm seeing good opportunities, offers, proposals, results are definitely there. And it is the Nine of Cups. It's going to give you fulfillment. Okay, and your tail energy on what is disturbing you is the Seven of Cups. Upon all this event and happening, it may not be what you really wanted. It's like you wanted something else, but whatever that is coming to you, happening on you, is like your one and only choice. It could be your one and only choice, but this is what you wanted. Seven of Cups. You may be wanting many things more, or something different, but maybe it's just not happening because this is what is disturbing you. You want more options. You want to have options for yourself, but apparently this is not there for you, and like there is only one way out, and you just have to take it. There's only one solution, one offer on the table, and that's like the only one, and you have to take it, Geminis. Alright, so Geminis, these are for you for your October 2017. I hope it helps in a certain way, or in one way or another. If you have a personal issue, if you want a very tailored, personalized reading, feel free to contact me. Everything is in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.